I needed jail. Like, there's no ifs,
Yes.
ands, or buts about it.
Right.
Like, I was one of those guys, alcoholic. I couldn't stop unless you threw me in cuffs and took me
Right.
off the street. I wasn't going to stop.
Right.
Sometimes I look at it like it needs to happen. Where is that balance with Rise Court and your special docket? Like, how does that look? Where's that line in the sand? How do you determine?
Right. And that is an amazing question, and something that I ask myself and our treatment team asks ourselves all the time,
Sure,
every day.
I'm sure every day.
And it's interesting that you say that, because I do have this stance that incarceration as a last resort. I worry that, somebody in jail for 2 days, if they have a job, they're losing their job, they're losing housing.
Okay.
If they've got, certainly if they have an opioid addiction, if they're, abstinent for 2 or 3 days and then they get out, the incidence of, overdose goes up.
I just want to appreciate that you look so deeply
Yeah.
into all these little things
Right.
as a judge.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
and I
It's-
appreciate that. But then I go places, because I try to be in the community. I try to be talking to re-entered and recovered people all the time. And I hear people like you, a very credible messenger, who in recovery, doing all this, and I hear you say, I needed incarceration. And I've heard other people say that. And so that does give me pause. It gives me pause that, maybe I have to rethink my approach or my philosophy, but I think ultimately what I do is try to gauge that. Though, of course, I don't have a
It's
crystal
all
ball.
case by case.
Yeah, I mean, do I know that if I had had Lewis in front of me, I would have said, he's somebody that's going to benefit from incarceration. I don't know that I have that.
Right.
But I think what I do is I don't default to incarceration. But if you continued to come back in front of me again and again, then I would say, I'm not going to revoke your probation and send you to prison, but I am going to lock you up for 20, 30 days and put you in a residential treatment program. So I think, eventually you will maybe get to that point where you don't have a choice but to incarcerate.